In this video, I'm going to walk you through the shortcut to success based on my personal experience. At this point in time, I've closed over millions of dollars for the companies that I've worked with and I work for. And alongside doing so, I've generated over hundreds of thousands of dollars for myself in commissions. The shortcut to success is this. If you are here and you're not making as much money as you want, you're not living the life that you want, and you want to get to the other side, where it's making more money, experiencing more abundance, and giving back to yourself in the best way possible, you have to have mentors. You have to invest in yourself. And you have to realize that right now you still simply have the education, the wisdom, and the tools, and the resources to grow into the person that you need to become. It takes some time, and it's a hard pill to swallow. Most people think that they can figure it out on their own. You might be able to, but imagine how long it's going to take you. It could take you years, it could take you decades. It's not even guaranteed if you'll even get there. And while investing in a mentor, whether that be, the simplest one is just a book. Right? This is where I started off. I started reading more books. I started opening up my mind. I started reading about health. I started reading about how money works, how investing works. And then obviously I invested in courses and education in the online space that allow me to learn about what building a brand is, what sales is, what communication is. And what happens when you invest in a mentor is that they've figured the game out for you. They have a proven roadmap that's built up for you, and you just have to follow it. It's like it's a map that leads you to the treasure chest, the gold and the diamonds and the abundances. And some people don't even know that there's a map. And they spend years and decades and so much time and energy, and imagine how much money you're losing if you're not even making anything along the way. And that's essentially what keeps people back, is not going for, or not believing in someone, and whether investing in them or just asking for help. So that's what brought me to this point. I think for myself personally, when I look at my journey, I've made quantum leaps, and this is not from a place of ego. This is just like, when you study success, there's a learning curve, and it takes time for the success to compound and accumulate, and then you hit the exponential growth curve. And for me, if I look at my life and I look at the last 2 years of me learning and evolving and becoming the person that I've become now today, I did it really, really fast because I invested in my mentors. And when you invest in a mentor, they just don't tell you how to make money. They tell you how to think. They tell you, the good ones even tell you how to eat, how to sleep, and how to operate your life. Because you have to think about your life. It's systems. Every single thing that you do within your life has inputs. And as a result of those inputs, you get outputs. Let's say you go clubbing out, you go out partying on a Friday night, you're taking drugs, you're drinking, you're getting all fucked up. The next morning, inevitably, you're not going to be able to film content, close deals, or do what you need to do to make more money. And those are because of the inputs that you had the night before. This is just an extreme example, but this is what you have to learn and internalize. Every single thing that you do in life either has a positive consequence in your life or a negative consequence. And when you start thinking in this way, when you start operating your life in this way, it's so much easier to make decisions. Every single thing in your life right now boils down to micro decisions. I can shut this video off and get on my scooter and drive to the beach and go chill there for the next 8 hours. Or I can get on camera, speak about my experiences, share my education and what I've accumulated at this point in life, and put it out into the world. I can pop this video on YouTube. I have decisions. What's going to be able to help me achieve my goals long term is putting this out there, sharing my education, sharing my wisdom, building my personal brand. So think about the decisions you make every single day in life. Is this pushing me towards my dream reality? And is it allowing me to build on the foundation I need to create to achieve financial freedom and to be able to give back to myself? Or is it taking me away from that? And once you start thinking in this way and you start operating your life in this way, that's all it boils down to, is micro decisions. And you make decisions every single day that's going to push you towards your goal and not bring you further from it. So in short, find someone that you look up to. Watch their content. If you're watching this, thank you. Love to you. But study success. Whether it be reading books, whether it be investing in mentors, whether it be getting around people in real life and just interacting with them, being social, learning how communication works, learning how persuasion works, learning how to speak in a clear and articulate manner. And these are the prerequisites that matter. Once you learn that life is all about learning and always growing constantly and becoming the best version of yourself, that's where you'll start building out a foundation so you can crush it for yourself moving forward. And you'll be able to do it so much faster than you thought. It does not take long. For me, in my personal journey the last 2 years, and especially the last year or so, I've had so much fun becoming the person I've become today. Because I fell in love with the game. Study athletes. Study Michael Jordan, study Ronaldo, study Kobe Bryant, whoever it is that you look up to, any sport. They enter their realm and within their practice, within their career, that they become obsessed with it. Not obsessed with winning, but obsessed with becoming the best version that they become while playing the game. So business, entrepreneurship, this is always a game as well. And this is the last thing I'll leave you with. Entrepreneurship is the best vehicle for self-development. Because along this journey, you're going to feel there's going to be challenges, there's going to be obstacles, but you're going to have to sit there and reflect and internalize and peel back layers of your ego to be able to transcend. And spiritually, entrepreneurship is the best vehicle as well. You're going to have to overcome things like limiting beliefs around money. And this is a fun exercise I'll leave you with before I hop off. Say, I love money. And feel the sensations in your body when you say that. For me, if you asked me this 2 years ago, I would have been maybe closed off, and I wouldn't have opened up to it. For me personally, if you can't love something wholeheartedly, it's not going to come to you. So make that your mantra. Learn to fall in love with that. If you love money, money will love you back. And money will change your life. Peace.